Hi everybody and welcome to the Daily Jaws. Today we're taking a look at the book Jaws 2, The Making of the Hollywood Sequel by Michael A. Smith and Louis R. Pisano. I'll be giving you an overview of the book as well as my opinion to help you decide if this is something you'd like to add to your collection. Before we get stuck into the review, if you love Jaws and want more great content, please do subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's get to it. Jaws 2, the follow-up to Steven Spielberg's classic shark thriller Jaws, sees Roy Scheider return as Police Chief Brody, who must protect the citizens of Amity after a second monstrous shark begins terrorizing the local waters. Jaws 2 went on to become the most successful sequel of all time, but what you may not know was how difficult the film was to make, and probably not for the reasons you might think. Originally published in 2015, Jaws 2 The Making of the Hollywood Sequel is a deep dive into the production of one of the most successful cinematic follow-ups ever made. In 2018, the full-colour expanded edition was released. As what seems to be somewhat of a tradition when it comes to Jaws books, there is a foreword by someone who actually worked directly on the movie. In this instance, that person is Carl Gottlieb, who was screenwriter on Jaws, Jaws 2 and Jaws 3D. Now, although Michael A. Smith and Louis R. Pisano are credited as writers, the preface names a number of organisations and individuals who helped make the book possible. So like the movie itself, this book took a huge collective effort to become a reality. The story takes us through the filmmaking journey step by step. Starting with the phenomenal success of the original Jaws, the public's demand for a sequel meant the inevitable return to Martha's Vineyard to continue the story. We then learn about the writing of the screenplay, the firing and hiring of directors, star Roy Scheider constantly clashing with the replacement director, on one occasion resulting in a physical fight, and all the while trying to produce a worthy sequel to one of the greatest movies ever made. The sheer amount of information contained within these pages is mind-blowing. It includes interviews with a wide range of actors, production staff, crew members, and even bystanders who just happened to be around witnessing the making of the movie. I was really pleased to see that the original director John Hancock is mentioned throughout the book. Hancock was fired about 4 weeks into production, but I've always been keen to learn more about Hancock's vision for Jaws 2 and had many of my questions answered in these pages. With the addition of so many never before seen full colour photos to be found in this new expanded edition, I would love to have seen a coffee table version a little bit more like Jaws, Memories from Martha's Vineyard. No doubt comparisons will be made to the Jaws 2 log and Carl Gottlieb's groundbreaking The Jaws log. But I have to say, this edition of the book was 7 years in the making and it shows. The breadth and depth is impressive and for my money is the definitive account of the making of Jaws 2. There will be a link in the description to order one. If you are looking to order one, it will go directly via Michael A. Smith, the author of the book. He will sign and number the books for you along with a Jaws 2 card, as there is a limited number of these full expanded colour editions. If you've got a copy of Jaws 2, The Making of the Hollywood Sequel, drop us a comment, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can learn about Jaws, sharks, movie making and everything in between. Also be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok and Instagram, and be sure to check out our website, thedailyjaws.com. Until next time, we drink to your legs, farewell and adieu.